All right. So we've got to make this easy, right? We've got to make this something that you can get your arms around. So how do we do that? Well, the numbers that you saw earlier, training and fitness are the first thing that go. Roundness starts to appear. So if you know your BMI, you have a good idea of what's going on. 25 or less is ideal. 30 is obese. Oil. Know your HDL, triglycerides, and your cholesterol. We've got to look at these and see where you're at on this. Unacceptable sugar. Glucose tells us if you're a person with diabetes. C-peptide, as I'll share with you about the 7th lesson that we have, is all about what happens before you get diabetes to tell you how hard your body's having to work to control your blood sugar. So I know that you want to get your blood work done this week. I'll check a C-peptide on you to make sure that you get that kind of insight too. Okay, most doctors have not started to check this routinely, but it's getting more common. Blood pressure. Okay, lousy habits. How many hours of sleep are you getting? How many hours of sleep do we want to aim for every week? 54. 54 hours of sleep every week. Tobacco, bad for your health. Stress is what we're going to focus on in the 3rd and the 4th, or 4th and the 5th of these programs. We're going to really take on stress like gosh, no kidding, because it drives a lot of the dysfunctional behaviors that we have that lead us to be heavy or eat salt, what have you. Fast food, we're going to take that on. We have a couple of classes. One's called Waistline Wars, that we're going to talk about, the effect of sugar on your waist, and the other one's called Smackdown in the Blood, HDL versus LDL. And we're going to go over the foods that you choose and the role of fast food in determining the fat balance in your blood that then settles in your arteries. Okay? So that's the 6th number, and the 7th number is your exploding plaque. Now there's a test called the HSCRP that kind of helps you know if you've got plaque that's active and smoldering in your body. And then there's a coronary calcium score. It's an example of another test that you can get that shows you if you actually have any blockages going on. So there are ways to track this also. So if you know those, then you now have a lot of power.